Hello everyone. First I'll kind of introduce myself. My name is Celine and I'm an atheist. Well, the reason why I actually made this video was basically because I've watched like a zillion of videos on YouTube of theists saying things like, atheists always like said God doesn't exist, but they never give a proof that it doesn't really exist. And I've even watched people saying things like, okay, I'm going to challenge you, atheist, to give a true proof that God doesn't exist. And after I watched these, I felt like, hang on a second. This kind of an argument starts really from the wrong side. So let me clear you something. Well, the existence of God is not a default just because most of the people in the world are used to believe in it. You see, the point is, it is physically impossible to prove that something doesn't exist. It is, of course, possible to prove that something does exist if you got a proper proof, you see. So the burden of proof is always on the side of the group that said that something does exist. I'll set an example. Let's say that I'm telling you right now that in my hand I've got right now $100,000. So I'm just telling you, like, okay, come and prove that I don't have any money in my hands right now. Like, can I just go to the shop and buy anything I'd like to with that invisible money? Because according to your philosophy, according to your logic, the shopkeeper has to accept my money unless he can give actually a proper proof that this money doesn't really exist. Can you bring a proof of that? Oh, what? Excuse me? Oh, you can't see it. Well, may I ask you, what was the last time that you've heard or seen anything from your God's face these days? Come on. Or let's say that I'm going with this money to the changer to convert this invisible dollars into real euros. So the changer has to accept my invisible dollars and give me real euros instead of it as a permutation of these dollars, unless they can give me a proper proof, a proper evidence that the money I'm claiming to hold in my hands is not real. Well, don't you think it's kind of easy to get money this way? Well, I hope that I clear the fact that the side that always has the burden of giving a proof is the side that claims that whatever thing really does exist, right? Now, I'm begging you people, just stop believing in something just because you're used to believing it since you're like 4 years old. And no, your parents didn't probably lie to you when they said that they think that God exists, because probably also their parents and grandparents believed that God existed. But let me make this clear. Nothing is going to turn into something existing out of the nothing just because a lot of people are believing it. For example, you can go to a really big city and convince every single person that 2 + 2 is 5, but it doesn't matter. 2 + 2 will stay as 4. It is not going to turn into being 5 just because there's like a bunch of people believing it's 5 for like a long amount of time. So as a conclusion, I am begging you people, just stop judging people for being an atheist, for not believing, or even for being a believer as well, right? Because as much as we as atheists have to listen and respect your ideas, you also have to wait to listen, to tolerate and respect our beliefs as well. Our beliefs and disbeliefs as well, okay? So, just the only thing I can tell you, just to be humanic, not being racist, not being, fascist or sarcastic about atheism, because really, believe me, when someone is an atheist, it's not just because he thought, oh my god, it's going to be so cool, okay? Like, I really don't recommend you to challenge atheists or to like think about a question and saying like, okay, I'm going to challenge the next atheist I see with that question. I thought about it right now. Because believe me, if someone is an atheist, he probably thought about that opinion, about that question a long time before. So it is really kind of useless to try and challenge anything. Because when someone he is an atheist, it usually means that he came to that point by actually thinking. So this is what I'm going to say into this video right now. Thanks for watching. Good day. Bye bye.